Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your old pal Tony, the prepared patriarch, and welcome to the garage. Um, I'm gonna do a little video today. I'm gonna talk a little bit about this and a little bit about that. But my main thing is, I want to talk to you guys about not my new, but what I've been carrying lately for my CCW. But we might touch on this and that. I just got out the gym. It's about to be midnight. And I'm just getting home right now, and I was out of the house 9 a.m. But that's normal. That's how I've been living my life the last 20 years. 21 years. This is normal for me. Anyway, I am a suburban / urban North Jersey dad, husband, business owner, entrepreneur, landlord, community member of a closely knit community. I know a lot of people know me. I live in a semi-upscale neighborhood. I drive a pretty flashy car. My wife drives a pretty flashy car. But I take self-defense and preparedness seriously, to the point where some people question me and my sanity, and they call me paranoid. They call me scared. What are you scared of? I said, fucking nothing. I ain't scared of shit. But I started. I was into guns since I was a kid. Little other kids would get remote control cars, fucking, Legos and blocks and whatever, horses and shit and like whatever. I just wanted guns. Back then, Toys R Us, when you walked into Toys R Us, they had a legit wooden rifle rack, like a rifle rack that you would find, like where you put the butt down and you just lean it up against it, and it's got a little cutout, like a U-notch, and a row of them. They had lever action, bolt action, like SKS style ones, wood and steel, like actual wood and steel. Some of them were a little cheaper. It was like aluminum, wood and aluminum. But they were heavy, guns, and you would pull the hammer back, like muskets. They had muskets. They had like Indian muskets with a yellow, blue, and a red feather with like a leather cord wrapped to the end of the like not the tip of the barrel, but like a couple inches short of the barrel, like the out of the stock, like the end of the stock, kind of. Tons and tons of different guns. So I used to always want guns. Or like they had the electronic, the plastic ones, you put 2 batteries in and it was do. It makes different noises and lights. Any kind of toy guns. And then when I became when I got like 12 years old, 14 years old, I realized hunting in Jersey, it's 14 years old. You can go shotgun hunting with somebody over 18, with a parent or an adult. So I got into pheasant hunting, deer hunting with a shotgun. You can't rifle hunt in New Jersey. You can do muzzleloader, bow, or shotgun. I got into that, and then I bought a handgun or 2, and I would take them to the range and shoot. Never had a holster. If I had to carry it, it would be illegally. Okay, whatever. I would just Mexican carry, stick it in my pants. I would Mexican carry often. I put a little 22 or a little 32 or a 25, a little 38, a little 5-shot Charter Arms or a little Colt. I didn't have no Smith & Wessons, but I had little Tauruses, little Charter Arms, little whatever. And then I get married, right, in 2012 or 13. And then I keep shooting. I get into guns. I bought my first AR with some of our wedding money. I bought my first AR. Shortly after, I bought another AR, an AK. So then here I am. I'm a gun guy, right? I know everything. I'm a big gun guy. I'm the one that everybody goes to when they got a question about guns. Should I use this? Should I use that? What should I buy? What do you recommend? How can I do this? How can I do that? What should I carry? What should I shoot? What kind of bullets? I was that guy. And I knew everything. I knew everything. Then comes 2020, right? 2020 came. And then I said, holy fucking shit, the world's ending. The fucking world is ending. It's on like Donkey Kong. We're gonna fight. We're gonna be fighting in the streets, What do? So my wife is pregnant with our third child. His due date is early May 2020. And the scamdemic in 2019, my wife was writing emails to my kid's school, my oldest school, because they did foreign exchange students. It's a private school, like a charter school. Writing emails to the administration saying, hey, there's some shit going on in China. I hear some in the Wuhan province. Is there any, because and there's a lot of Chinese foreign exchange students. She's like, is there any students in the school from Wuhan province? Please let me know. There's an epidemic. I don't want kids in the school that's from Wuhan. And this is 2019 still, right? And now that's how into it she was. Holy shit, when it popped off over here or worldwide, she's like, you gotta close the shop. Now I have a restaurant, I have a pizzeria in an urban city, in a big urban city in North Jersey. She's like, you gotta close the pizzeria. I said, no, you know how busy we are? They made us shut down the dining room. The business still went up like 40%. We're so busy. And the fucking hood doesn't care. Like, I'm not like in the hood, but it's still urban. And she's like, oh, woe to me. We're all gonna die. Whoa. Gotta close. I said, no, we're not closing. So she leaves. Her parents live one state over in a rural state, in a rural area. She takes the kids and leaves. Not like she's leaving me, but she's like, I'm gonna go and be away from the crowds, away from you, since you're, coming home every day after working at the restaurant. So she leaves. She's isolating. She's keeping herself isolated. And then, oh God, she's like calling me 3 times a day, 4 times a day, sending me text messages how worried she is and how the baby's gonna get fucking COVID in her womb and we're all gonna die and blah, blah, blah. So I said, enough. You know what? I caved in for the health of the baby because she's a worrywart, whatever you want to call it, like a high stress person. So I said, all right, fuck it, let's just close. And missed out on so much money. So we closed for a couple months. The first day I closed, it was so depressing. But, so I have no family at home. I'm by myself. She said I have to do it 2 weeks before I can go by them. Or they would come to me. I had to do 2 weeks by myself in isolation to see if I had any symptoms. All right. First day I wake up, I eat breakfast, I have coffee in my house, walk around. What am I gonna do? I go on YouTube, and I was not even really big on watching YouTube back then. So I go on YouTube and I type in COVID. What did I write? Like something about COVID. Like self-defense kit or some shit like that, like world is ending in COVID and something about us trying to find videos to fuel my like fantasy, my fear, So the first video I watched was Bear from Bear Independent, Bear Nation. He made some video talking about sick of it all or I've had enough. I never watched a prepper before. Never saw like a prepper on YouTube but I watched that. Then I got hooked on Bear. Oh my God! I just started watching Bear, and then I got into this and I got into that. Then I come upon Tactical Response. James Yeager was making a lot of videos then too. He was pretty popular. So I got into Yeager, and I was watching his live streams every Wednesday. I was going back and watching a lot of his videos, but I wouldn't miss any new videos. Then I started learning about this thing called training. Civilians training for fucking tactical self-defense and combative handgun, rifle, shotgun, everything. I said, God damn. And Yeager made a lot of good points about civilians getting trained and getting trained, taking classes, the things you're going to learn. You got to humble yourself and learn. You're not a know-it-all. Nobody knows it all. You got to be a student of the gun. Gunfighting is the American martial art. Well, but all that I consumed that. I was like a sponge, just slurping it all in. And I was loving it. I was so proud to be an American civilian gunfighter, But I didn't have a holster. So I went on Amazon, I ordered a holster. Then I went on, what was the first legit holster I bought? Oh God, they're in Florida. That guy from Carry Trainer, where's their holsters? I'm never gonna think of it. I'm never gonna think of it. God damn it. Anyway, if I think of it later, I'll tell you. So I order their holster. I have a Glock 21 at the time, full size 45 cal. So I order, and I ordered a leather holster too from Galco. And then I ordered Kydex outside the waistband, Kydex inside the waistband. The Kydex inside the waistband was from Amazon. And then I got a mag carrier. So I'm learning. I'm drawing, doing some dry practice. And it says not legal. You cannot carry a gun in New Jersey, concealed carry. But I always carry, I don't give a fuck. But now I got my concealed carry permit since Bruin, okay? I'm clean. But the Constitution's my fucking carry permit. Anywho, I go on Tactical Response's website and I'm trying to find classes. I'm looking, they come to Pennsylvania. The training cadre drives up and holds classes in Pennsylvania. So in 2020, I took my first class. It was Tactical Response's Fighting Pistol. That was a Saturday and Sunday. And then Monday and Tuesday, they had Fighting Rifle. Two-day classes back to back for a total of 4 days, for those of you that need a calculator. So my wife, the sweetheart that she is, you know what she does? She rents a nice new Dodge Ram pickup truck, like a Longhorn or a Kinghorn, something like a 2500 size. She rents it for me so I can go down there and I can kind of like blend in, I won't be like out of place with my Cadillac. And, she makes reservations for me at the hotel near the training grounds. She packs all my stuff, she helps me, and she sends me off. So I get to this class. I've never been to a training class. It's just this big gravel lot in like a sportsman's club, which is like a mountain. There's no sign. There's like one sign written on cardboard. I missed it. So I get there a little late, and I look at everybody. Everybody's like, I'm from an urban, like an immigrant background. I have immigrant parents. My wife has immigrant parents. We're first generation American. We grew up in a coastal, high population, mostly fucking surrounded by, immigrants and minorities and whatnot. So when I go to this place, it's all just Americans, like dictionary Americans, you know what I mean? Like their face, their body, their shape, their clothing. They are Anglo-Saxon Americans. Now, I am white. And I don't want to say I felt out of place, but I felt like nervous because I didn't feel like I didn't fit in. Not because I was made to feel like that. That's just how I felt. Not like scared that I was going to be not welcome. I just don't know how to act. I don't want to like be stupid or like say something dumb or like act dumb. So I was just like trying to watch my step, and I was like, hey, hello, like, hey, you signed up? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, go see so-and-so over there. I think it was Jay saw me first, and he said, go see Lewis was doing sign-ups. So go see Lewis. I went, hello, my name is this and that. Okay, boom, boom. It's like a $20 range fee for the day. Here you go. Give it to that fella, okay? All right. Just wait for us to start, and shortly, like a couple minutes later, because I got there like so late, it started. Did the introductions. Everybody, the instructors introduced themselves, talked about themselves, their background, and then everybody went around the class, introducing themselves, what their background is with firearms, why they're there to train, what they want to get out of the class. And then we start. We're doing drills. Do a lot of safety. Everything's safe in the beginning, like little kind of dry drills, and then one shot, reholster, and then gradually you're like fucking rolling around on the floor, shooting from supine and behind cover. Riding the rifle class was crazy. Monday and Tuesday we were bounding, covering each other. It was fucking awesome. So after those 4 days of training, I was a freaking training addict. I'm getting to the point now, 14 minutes, 50 seconds. So I'm a training addict, right? I find John Farnham. God, I've got like 15 classes from John Farnham under my belt in the last 5 years. I've got half a dozen from tactical response. I've got half a dozen from fieldcraft survival, which I'm not crazy about because those are from like 9 to 2. It's a one-day class. It's from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. 3 p.m. if you're lucky, if the trainer, if the instructor like is cool and he wants to hang out a little bit and it gives you guys like some extra shit to do. 9 to 3, that's it. Wham, bam, go home. I like grueling classes, you know? Like all-day events. So anyway, I did that. Tactical response, DTI, John Farnham's company, and fieldcraft survival was the majority of the classes I took. Then we have a local range here in Jersey that have a cadre, like they have their range instructors, like, you know, teaching you how to shoot well and marksmanship and blah 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 for like first timers or like gamer dorks, you know, that do like the plate knockdown. But they got a cadre of three ex SWAT or SRE, whatever the fuck guys from Port Authority Police, Fort Lee, Weehawken, like big cities, like big, you know, guys that used to carry MP5s, anti-terrorism, here in North Jersey on the Hudson River, anti-terrorism task force, guys that are retired and they work for this range now. They do the tactical, it's called the urban series of, so they have urban pistol, 1, 2, 3, 4, urban rifle, blah blah blah, urban shotgun. They have, and then in between they have like a shoot from concealment class. There's just as like they have a low light, no light. They have a, anyway, shitload of classes. I was taking those furiously too. I've taken so many of those just in between, and those are like 4-hour classes, 3-hour class, like 4-hour. It would be from like 8 a.m. to like 1 p.m. Things like that. So here we are. It's now 2025. I don't know. I'm like a prepper, kind of. I've got, you know, rice, beans, bullets and band-aids, all that shit, water purification, first aid. You know, moderately. I'm not like, it's not my whole life, but I got some stuff. But I'm really into carrying. I'm super into carrying my gun and being fucking ready. I carry where I shouldn't too, like places I'm not supposed to carry. I fucking carry. You ain't gonna get me or my family. I mean, if you are, like you can, if you really want to. But I'm gonna do my best to not allow it. Okay, or to fight back, have a chance. So when we fucking go to the mall and there's like a no firearms allowed sign, I have a picture with my daughter Zara when she's like 2 years old, standing by the sign and giving the finger to the camera. I have a picture. I don't know how to post it into the video, or else I would. Maybe I'll post it in the community section. Look out for that. I'm gonna post that. Like Whole Foods says no firearms allowed. Vafangul, no firearms allowed. What if some psycho comes and tries to shoot the place up? You know. So anyway, like the beach. You're not supposed to have one on the beach. Technically, it's not safe to carry on the beach if you're gonna go in the water, because where are you gonna leave it? You're gonna leave it by your bag, by your towel, accessible to anybody. So therefore, I make my wife babysit my gun when I go in the water. Or I won't go in the water. Usually I just won't go in the water. But if I'm gonna go, like play with the kids a little bit, I'll make her stay back. Or I'll throw it in the fanny pack and she'll like shoulder it or put it on and then come up to the water and like just put her feet in or just photograph me and the kids, or and vice versa. Then I'll take the fanny pack and the phone and she'll go in the water. There's that too, I forgot about that. So here I am, a ton of guns later. If I could go back in time, I would have bought one AR-15, a couple of handguns. You know why? Because I change depending on the situation, on the weather, on my mood. You know, it's like a style thing for me too. Sometimes I'm in a revolver mood. Sometimes I'm in a 25 ACP mood. No, I wouldn't carry a 25. I wouldn't leave the house with just a 25 ACP. But hey, if that's all you got, believe me, that's a million trillion tons better than having nothing. Have a 25 ACP little pocket rocket with like 6-7 shots. Okay, that's good to like after like 15 yards. Man, oh, it's priceless. if you need a gun and you don't have a gun, if you had a 25 ACP in your hand. Priceless. Way better than nothing. So if that's all you got, I doubt anybody's watching this video for 20 minutes, but if you're watching this fucking video, you're like one of the 3 people that got this far, and you have only a 25 ACP, keep that shit with you. Carry that fucking thing everywhere you go. Take it to the range, train with it, learn how to clear it if it jams, malfunctions, and reload it. Carry spare mag, but whatever. Keep it lubed and cleaned, you know. Be competent with it. If it's a 25, it's a 25. If it's a 32, 32. 22, only reason I would say don't carry 22 is because of the ammunition. It's a rimfire. It has a tendency to be unreliable, the ammo itself. I'm not talking about the bullet when it hits you, the effect it has. That's fine, whatever. I'm talking about, just it exploding and working. So I said everything I gotta say. No, I got so much more to say. So I fucking carry everywhere, and I bought my wife a couple of guns. I bought her a nice Lena Michalak, the champion world record shooter Jerry Michalak's daughter, Lena. She did a collaboration with 6 Hour. So they did their P365, the Spectre comp, where it's compensated on top, or it's got the grooves cut out. But it's not the Spectre comp. It's not like with the gold trigger. It's just like a compensate. What's it called? With the ports on top, like ported. I don't know. It's a 365 XL ported, but it's got the rose gold thumb safety, a rose gold mag release, a rose gold trigger slide lock, a rose gold SIG red dot on top. It's the rose gold edition. Comes in a nice Vault-Tec safe. Comes with 3 magazines, or 2 or 3, I don't know. Comes with snap caps, the dummy rounds. What does John Farnham call dummy rounds? He calls them like this huge word. There's a term he uses for dummy rounds. Anyway, it's a nice gun, nice enough. She doesn't like it. She says it's snappy. She prefers to shoot my Glock 19, which I'm very happy and proud that she prefers a Glock 19 to a SIG. I should have just bought her a Glock 19. She has a Beretta 32, the little Tomcat, but she don't carry nothing because she don't wear pants with a belt. So I got her a holster with the ulti clip to snap onto her leggings. She don't like it. She doesn't like things digging into her. I told her the gun's not supposed to be comfortable. It's supposed to be comforting. She don't even want to hear it. It's like talking to the wall. So I carry for the both of us. I don't know. So here I am. It is June 21st. Oh no, now it's the 19th. It's past midnight. It's June 19th. Oh, Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. That's what it is, right? The 19th is the Juneteenth, when the last slave was told he was free. I asked ChatGPT, I said, why the fuck are we celebrating slavery for? Why do we gotta keep bringing it up and bringing it up and bringing it up? Every fucking culture, every tribe, country, civilization practiced slavery since the beginning of man, from the cavemen, even before the fucking Homo sapiens to the Neanderthals. Start from the Neanderthals, they did slavery. Up until now, who ended it? Who ended fucking slavery, huh? Who? The white Christian men. The white Christian male. Who's the big enemy today? The one that ended slavery. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Anglo-Saxon, white, Caucasian, Christian men ended slavery, okay? They fought, bled, died to end it. That's it. So I'm going to talk about that. So let's go to what I'm carrying today. I'm carrying a Ruger SP101 with a, you know what, let me unload it. Okay. As you can see, the cylinder is empty. It's got a big dot, an excess big dot. Okay, very cool. I really like this gun. It did not come with this high polish on it. It was just like regular stainless. Took it to a Cerakoting spot in Pennsylvania, and I asked them to put this mirror polish on it. So all he did was hit it with his little fucking Dremel with the buffer tip on it, and put this nice finish on there. Isn't that nice though? You gotta like that. You gotta fucking love that. What a classy piece, huh? What a classy piece. It's like something Tony Soprano would carry. Huh? I love it. I love it. I don't know what to say. I really like it. So what's the proper way to, so you would click, you're out, then open it, hold the cylinder, face it down so gravity helps you, right? Grab your fucking rounds. Imagine doing this while during the fucking gunfight. Oh God. Back into it. So let's put this in our back pocket and talk about the holster. Kydex, guys. Kydex for a revolver. I know. I don't like it very much either. Like I like the holster, but I don't like the concept of it or whatever the fuck. It's very untraditional. But I'm a heavy guy and I wear my belt really tight so my pants don't sag. So it stays where they are and it keeps the gun secure. So I put that shit so tight. You know those leather holsters that are made for inside the waistband? They've got some stiffness to them. I feel like I just crunch down and just crush it and close up. So for reholstering, it would be difficult. It's called Clip and Carry. I don't know if that's just the name of the clip or that's the holster company, but they made a pretty inexpensive Kydex holster that I've been wearing for years. For the Ruger SP101 with the 2 1/3, 2 1/4 inch barrel. See, it's nice. Fits well. You can't really tell I have it. Doesn't print. That's what I'm carrying. I started this video. I was gonna make a short, like a 30-second short, saying, "Hey, check out my SP101. I got a 5-shot in the Kydex. This is what I like. Check it out. What do you think?" But the last short I put up, nobody watched it. It's got like 2 likes and like 1 comment. Not that I'm surprised. I'm not even on here like that. I don't make videos like that. I want to, but I run out of shit to talk about. Seriously. Look, I just talked for 28 minutes about a passionate subject, training, and the importance of it. That's something I could talk about. I should have made a training channel, or like a civilian training, like follow my road to getting trained, or what the fuck's it called? Follow my journey, follow my training journey. It's not too late. I can maybe start adding some of that in here. You know what? I got a class coming up. Oh, there's a school in there's a tactical training school called, I don't remember, Pine something in Pennsylvania. Lodge Stone Training and Consulting in Pennsylvania. Check them out. They've got a pretty sick class lineup. They got a shoot house with streets, with cars, 2-story buildings. Like, it looks legit. They've got some good classes coming up. I'm going to start training there. I'll see if they'll let me video, like record some footage. Maybe I'll wear like a body cam or something, like a GoPro. But that's it for me. I just want to show you my shiny revolver that I'm carrying. I need a little bit more practice with it. I got to take it to the range. Maybe I'll do another video. My next video, okay, how about this? If I get a nice amount of likes and comments, if anybody cares at all about this video and enjoys it, I'll do it anyway, but I'll go to the range and I'll shoot this while recording it. I probably can't talk too much, but I will then in my car on the ride home, and then whatever, I'll talk about my experience, and I'll just bullshit some more, shoot the shit about the revolver, and about carry, and about preparedness, about whatever. So that's it for me. I'm Tony. I am the prepared patriarch of New Jersey. Okay? Thank you for watching. If you did watch up to this point, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna go plug my car in. And you can hang out and watch me plug my car in. And before you say anything about my license plate, this is a temporary plate, okay? You're not gonna get my my address from this temporary plate. Check it out, look what it does while it's charging. Isn't that cool? Yeah. All right, so if you watched up to 31 minutes and 22 seconds, I don't know, say something about, say nice car, or whatever, I don't care. But those of you that did watch to this, up to this, to the end, you're fucking amazing. You are the reason why I still do YouTube. I really like YouTube. I was so into this. I want to keep doing it. I want to do more. I say that every video I make. It's so stupid. You guys probably think I'm such an idiot. But thank you for watching. Truly, 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 thank you. God bless you. I hope you're doing very well. I hope you are safe, secure, financially, emotionally. I hope you love God, because God loves you. And I hope you love my channel and give me a like and a comment. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.